I always start this thing off with no momentum, no motivation, but we're gonna do it anyways. Shout out to my new followers. Shout out to everybody that took part in the Sunday panel, both on the our side and the audience side. It's greatly appreciated. I am humbled and blessed. Shout out to Sports and Fitness Rants to be in the same room as these gentlemen. I'm going to start this series in reference to LeBron's biggest supporters. We're talking names like Shannon Sharp, Draymond Green, Channing Frye, Nick Wright. Uh, what I wanted to focus on today was Kendrick Perkins because, apologies, Kendrick Perkins, because I'm just fed up with watching him make words up and just have the worst takes ever while wearing the wildest costumes. Or I mean, maybe not, maybe they're not costumes, maybe that's just how he dresses every day. uh, but he I don't like making these jokes, but he has to be a DEI hire. When you have somebody like a Rick Bucher in the same industry as a Kendrick Perkins, that's that's a misalignment that can maybe blow up the galaxy. I'm not sure why it's happened, but the reason I'm bringing him up is because since he is such a pro LeBron guy, his word means something to some people, you know, living or dead, or brain dead. I'm sure he can communicate with the brain dead. I mean, they have so much in common. The the problem is we have so many greats that are openly pro Jordan that have been in the game of basketball longer than I've been alive, right? And then you take somebody like a Kendrick Perkins, career average almost 5.5 points a game, roughly 6 rebounds a game, 1 assist a game, 1.2 blocks per game, which I guess isn't too bad. Not even a half a steal. I don't know what a half a steal is. Uh, Shooting 53% from the field and 59.4% from the free throw line. We'll call it 59% if we're rounding down. I don't even think he has the mental faculties to round up. So 59% it is. The problem is if this is who you are using for your credibility, and it is so easy to pick apart why he would be biased towards LeBron, i.e., winning a championship with him in Cleveland. It I don't understand how people don't understand that he is there just to drive LeBron's legacy. He has no real bearing in terms of basketball analysis. And every time he talks, I feel like he's costing somebody else money. I bring this up every week. He cost Jokic an MVP, which I'm sure in some indirect way cost Jokic some money. And it was just his commentary was just nested in this racism that was completely unfounded. And ESPN is the one who ran the retraction, not Kendrick Perkins, which is irresponsible as a business because you can't be out there just saying these crazy things. Well, I can, I can be out there because I'm a nobody and nobody's really, I'm not on anybody's radar yet. So, if I say something dumb, and I do that very often, then it's not, who cares, right? But Kendrick Perkins is on national television using the same 2 or 3 metaphors, the one about put your brain in the bird and the bird goes home, the bird talks to the bird's parents throw him down the steps. And now, by the time he's finished with his metaphor, he's already fallen asleep, and Stephen A is already hitting on Molly in front of everybody, right? He's a waste of airtime.